Hello chat, hello VOD viewers, hope you're all doing well, hope you had a good Thursday, hope you have a good rest of the week ahead. Aluminum Makuta, how you doing? So I do have a heart rate monitor widget set up, however I'm still sick, so my, my heart rate's already quite elevated from being sick, but it'll still show, I guess, changes in heart rate in the stream. I'm interested that you cottoned onto the unreliable electronic infrastructure and not like the bloody fleshy ribcage in the middle of the room. Omega Weapon Streams. Is that who is that? Is that Viper? How you doing, Loyal? Yeah, I've got like a watch I use for running that has a heart rate monitor, and you can set it up with an app to function as a heart rate monitor on stream. Not super reliable, and I'm actually shocked at how high my heart rate is right now. I didn't realize like how much your heart rate went up when you're sick, but it's a lot. Oh, Monster Hunter, I see. I remember playing that game. So this game is a sequel. I've not played the original Stasis. I will not be playing the original Stasis, I don't think. Well, maybe, but not before this one. Alex, welcome back to the Pink Congregation for 79 months. More like basis-based Bone Totem. Thank you for over 6.5 years. Very much appreciate it. Hope you're doing well, Alex. Please enjoy your Silver Cat emotes. This has very strong Soma vibes to me here at the beginning. I don't think from what I know of the game, it's nothing like Soma, but I guess we'll find out. I've been sick. I got a flu vaccine and a COVID booster at the same time, and I felt fine for about 12 hours, and then I was like full on not good. Full on fever. It knocked me on my ass. So I'm just now kind of coming out the other side of that. The COVID-19 boosters are serious business, man. You better have a sick day in the queue, because holy shit. Should have listened to RFK. I've also had COVID, and I'll take the COVID booster effect over the actual COVID any fucking day. Actual COVID was horrendous. I don't think I've ever been that tired in my life. You got 3 vaccines in one day, including COVID booster, wiped you out? Yeah, I believe it. I was just so out of it last night. I was like, I don't know, when I get, maybe this is not that unusual, but like, I get like super delirious when I get a fever. Lots of talking to myself, or lots of talking out loud. So I just, I was like on another planet last night. See, I didn't lose my sense of taste or smell. I just got sick as shit when I got COVID. That sounds great for streaming. I was not, there's no way. I was not physically in a condition to sit upright. Just had the chills, speaking in tongues. I'm sure it would have been entertaining. All right. I've heard this is really good. Sci-fi horror, which I do enjoy a lot. I know it has a teddy bear. When you play 3 characters and one of them is a teddy bear. And the teddy bear may or may not be horrifying. It is so much darker when a light goes out than if it had never shone. You go, Steinbeck. Bet he didn't think he'd be writing that for a video game.
Stationary vessel in position. 23 degrees, 10 decimal, 45 minutes south. 71 degrees, 18 decimal.
Who's she talking to here?
Charlie! It's a rig!
Oh, she's trying to hail the platform. Stationary as if in stasis.
Deep Sea 15! Shit! It's a Cade Corp rig!
The lore begins.
Still no response. No comms, no power.
Maybe they bugged out! Just left instead of dismantling her proper!
Only one way to find out. You see a docking port up ahead. Hold on tight.
Here we go. Please let everything be all right. Please let everything be all right.
Ominous. Fury on the waves. Well, I don't like the sound of that. Although we're off the waves, it's fine. Well, not yet, I guess.
We're tied off. Rain may be letting up too.
Ha! And the foxhounds are live and sniffing.
Foxhound mapping network connected.
We really think these mapping drones are worth it?
We have to map the whole thing. With the salvage reports, there's no way we do that without drones. And we're borrowing them, Mac, not buying them.
Borrowing has a price too.
Look at it, Mac. If it's empty, this changes everything for us.
Not everything. Sorry. You're right. I'm gonna head into the rig.
Hey, let's sync the QSDs.
Quantum storage device.
Quantum storage device.
Here's active.
Yeah. I still can't find the spare device though.
Oh, it's on Moses. I needed its battery.
Great. QSD on a toy bear. It'll be passing as seashells and barnacles.
He's more than a toy.
Whoa! That is a lot of information. Use an item by selecting it from inventory and clicking on an interactive location on the puzzle screen. You can only use items on a puzzle pop-up screen. Ping to highlight locations in the environment. Blue means interactive and green means description. Share an item by selecting and then clicking on a portrait. Or grab an item by hovering over a portrait and choosing the item. What was the quantum something or other? Open the PDA to view archived conversations, logs, and collectibles. Place items in the special inventory slots and manipulate them. Mac can break, bend, and crush an item. Charlie can repair or combine items. Switch characters by selecting their portraits. Well, I can't wait till I forget all this. Bathed in the glow by the fairy light, shed by the fairy lights, the thick blankets promise hey! Promise warmth and security. Oh, look at that. What's up, Azrael? That's kind of cool. A variety of sentimental knickknacks occupy the wooden shelf. The rough sea has shifted some of Hope's favorite books. It's the super toy. The sophisticated robotic kid's toy casts a forlorn figure. The patchy fur betrays its age. However, this rare Mr. Kibbles model boasts the learning AI on a par with modern alternatives. You say so. A pile of unopened letters have been stacked on the table. The words "final notice" and "payment due" emblazoned in the envelopes. Picture frame. A family photograph of Mac, Charlie, and Hope. Who's Hope? Barnabas, welcome back to the Ping congregation for 50 months. Thank you for over 4 years. Very much appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Please enjoy your Silver Cat emotes. How you doing, Barnabas? Draco, how are you? A cherished memory has been frozen in time. The smiling faces look back from behind the glass.
We should really get rid of these. But yet...
Oh my god. Look at this thing. That's... What does it say on it? Something Hope? That face is, unsettling. Nice, Draco. Am I supposed to do something with him right now? We duct taped him. Oh. We need to get a battery. Okay. What was the difference between blue and green again? Is green... Blue is descriptions? No. Green looks like descriptions, but I can't do anything with these blue ones. It's kind of a philosophical question. I see. Cell recharge station. A salvager wouldn't be caught dead without a power cell recharge station.
Fuse housing is totally rusted. Gotta fix it at some point. You know, with all the free time that I've got.
What? Okay. We apparently have some issues here. The ship's helm is a chaotic jumble of old equipment, charts, and novels weathered by use. An entrenched aroma of caffeine emanates from a dashboard-mounted espresso machine. Congealed and rusty scrap trawled from the ocean's depths. Unfortunately, much of this metal has been corroded by seawash and acid rain, rendering it useless. Hope's crib. Rainwater drips from the crib's bulging wood. The bassinet's pink paint has been worn away by the weather. And salt water has seeped through the little mattress. As a result, the impression left by a sleeping figure has almost vanished. variety of workbenches have been set up around the deck. Preparation for any salvage or broken tools that may require repair or adjustment. The dark ocean seeps into the horizon, an oscillating canvas upon which a full moon radiates, illuminating the ocean rig in the absence of functioning exterior lighting. A persistent breeze tumbles past the ship from the side, carrying with it a now familiar scent of salt and rust. A retractable bridge. In addition to providing a convenient means to board and disembark, it also proves helpful when attempting to improvise access to salvage, lacking any crew to roll out a welcome. What is that? Oh.
Okay, let's see.
Blue sky systems posted. Active. All systems nominal.
Radio check, video check, vitals check.
I hear you. You seeing what I'm seeing?
Mm-hmm. Plug suits live. Signal is good. This rig is massive.
It doesn't look scuttled either. There's way too much equipment left behind.
The encrypted handheld device unlocks access to its owner's personal thoughts, messages, and reports. Hello. Kurt Dog Darren. Alright, Kurt Dog. Motorman. Looks like another lab is being set up on the Mule. Yesterday's cargo resupply had at least a dozen stasis pods. There it is again, chat. This morning I processed a sizable neurocortex vat suspended in jelly. Not gonna lie, it made me hungry. That doesn't make any sense, Kurt Dog. I forwarded the security protocols to Follis. Unfortunately, the asshole still has me by the balls, and he knows it. Thought it was just in my head, but the more I listened, the more convinced I became that it was real. I asked everyone around me if they could hear it too, but they all just looked at me like I was crazy. I couldn't shake the feeling that the music was there, though. It was so faint and ethereal, like it was coming from another world. I've never had an experience like this before, and it's really unsettling. I wish someone else could have heard the music too, so I wouldn't feel so alone in this. Report. Investigate and order treatments for cybernetic degradation due to the salt air. Order a maglift coupler bracket. Investigate required spares for gas turbines and worn gate components. Order security latches for the maintenance lab. Check for new food and film casings, or catalogs. Message to Babs Darren. Not actually sent. I fear that I may not express myself correctly if I try to tell you how much you mean to me. I am working on digging us out of the debt hole that I unwittingly put us in. I can only imagine the shock and disappointment you felt when you found out. I was sure the investment was good, but I recognize now that I have a lot to learn. I fully expect to repay the company and get you out of the debt holding facility in 5 years. Jesus Christ. I have a surefire way of making a ton of cash. I need to pay off a few game debts, and then I can get my system running again. You'll always be right here in my heart, no matter where I am. Love, Kurt. Jesus Christ. The pill pushers told me to start keeping a dream journal, so here it is, the same dream I have every night. I'm in a magnificent chapel. There are a lot of messages on this PDA. Holy shit. I'm a magnificent chapel. Large red and black stained glass windows with blazoned images of Jesus and Mary are staring back at me. 1,000 voices hum in the background. I look down and have no arms, legs, or torso. My head is part of a seething mass of goop. I scream, and the entire mass vibrates, and I start humming the same tune. My lips are forced to move against my will. A human figure enters from the vestibule and tears my tongue from my mouth. I am forced to look at the figure. It speaks. I do not understand its speech. Father Melvin would be proud that 3 years of religious education have finally borne fruit. That's a fucked up dream. Note to self, yucca paste, 4 crates. Don't confuse berry for strawberry again. 25 times bio, Deus suit gel packs. Order tube, cable, and piping spares for the mule, including replacing a mile of melted 10-inch steel core cable. What the hell could fry this line in the freezing Pacific? 2-time calcium injector units for Dr. Elspeth. Kurt has some issues. Captain, are there any issues with DS-15 outgoing mail? I've been trying to get a hold of my mother for the last month, and every message I've sent is still marked as pending delivery. I've combed my settings a dozen times. I'm hesitant to push too hard since Kane takes care of my mother as part of my contract, but she's the only reason I put up with this literally shit work and criminal pay. I spent the last 2 mornings unclogging sewage and scraping more of Kay's sorted experiments out of assorted containers. I think I deserve the right to check up on her. Can you help me out, Cap? For old time's sake? Bell maintenance keeps tripping the electrics up here, which is a pain in my ass. Kurt, do this. Kurt, do that. Kurt, fix this. So I'm going to bypass Substation 1 and Substation 4, nuke them both from the system. Of course, that could result in a catastrophic fire, but that would be someone else's problem. No juice for the entire platform means a vacation for Kurt Dog. Sure that went well. The dreams have stopped, but the chorus has gotten louder. I can now make out some of the words. Apple trees and pear trees are in blossom. Mists above the winding river float. Quarantine order. Follis's drone races are on hiatus, which is bitter news. Worse yet, the quarantine went into effect before the last results and payouts were distributed, so I'm left twiddling my thumbs, waiting for this whole thing to blow over. I can feel in my gut that I won something, maybe even won big, and I can't help wondering if the greedy bugger isn't using the quarantine as a cover to cut me out. 65 log entries were erased remotely. Cap's wife came up for the mule in a body bag. Jeez. Please keep me safe in your care, Kane. Help me to feel your presence and know that I am never alone. Protect me from all harm and guide me on my path. May your love and grace surround me always. What? Kane is the corporation, yes? So Kurt Dog, he's dealing with some stuff. These containers seem to have been packed and placed in preparation for loading them onto a ship. However, the extensive weathering from the elements suggests that such a ship never came. Various panels seem to have been pried from the flooring, though the reason for this is unclear. As a result, puddles of rainwater have pooled onto the exposed architecture. Thick layer of grime has collected within the deeper recesses here, while paint has peeled away from a lot of the piping. It's hard to tell if this is also a result of the installation being abandoned or simply negligence when this rig was still manned. Now, what I'm unsure about is if I was supposed to do something else before I came over here. Like with the bear. Sitting idle and unpowered, a Luna satellite dish idles, rust slowly claiming its surface. The amount of cargo left strewn about suggested dish's demise may have come earlier. Hastily packed cargo. Seems to have all the personal effects of some of the crew who worked here. Awkwardly handled and perfectly sealed, it seems they were packed in haste. Stacked cargo appears to contain disk drives. Water has found its way in, though, and it's unlikely any of the data has survived. A curtain of dark runnels coats the wall below, betraying the presence of leaks within the piping. Darkness swallows the other side of the landing as the sound of groaning steel structures echoes in the wind.
Found the power generator. It's not spinning.
Explains why we didn't pick up any radio chatter. Think we can get it running?
Well, it's locked up, but yeah, looks intact.
Hold on, I'm coming up.
Oh. Okay. No, I'm her. I'm supposed to do something with the teddy bear. Blue, oh, these are the... Okay, so the blue ones I can click on and see an image. These are the bills. We salvage because we have to, chat. That's a wicked tattoo, Jesus Christ. So Hope is the girl, and Hope is not here. Which suggests a sad story. I like the little Christmas lights on the wall and stuff. Probably at home.
Hey, Moses. Silly bear.
I don't know if that's silly. Looks intimidating.
I forget how frighteningly beautiful the ocean is at night.
Frightening's right. Especially during a storm.
Though there be fury on the waves, beneath them, there is none.
Says who?
So we have to fix this or find something to use with it, I guess.
Times like this, wish I had something to pray to. Please, let this all be okay. Let it be okay.
She's been doing a lot of panicking in the first
Deep Sea 15.
10 minutes of this.
What is this place?
Who cares? Let's figure out if it's empty, claim the title, and get out of here.
Well, this one may warrant some overtime.
Okay, what are we doing?
Well, that looks heavy.
Yeah, no way I'm getting that open by myself.
Whoa. Network of service pipes spread throughout the facility, the veins of the industrial body. Dense cluster of electronic wires and cabling. Being open and exposed like this and for so long is a grim prospect for any functional electronics inside. Metastasized corrosion has eaten away at Deep Sea 15 signage. Massive fan blades dissipate heat from the electropump power generation room below. A pair of freshwater tanks store water for use by the crew. You're not quite sure how fresh the water is, though, considering how long it may have been standing here. More hastily packed luggage intermixed with containers filled with spare parts. Substation notice. The informative poster features basic information on the power distribution layout for the DS-15. The code AAFGJJAA is legible. I'm sure that's not important. The steel walls here seem to have been built doubly thick. While common in construction and encasing and containing high-pressure environments, it strikes you as somewhat unusual to find such a sturdy wall housing rig facilities. The junction box. Looks fine. Let's just fix this bad boy. Broken control unit. Okay, I have acquired broken control unit. Use engineering. I can use my technical skills to fix objects in the inventory. 2 items must be in the adjacent inventory slots. This unit regulates and integrates the operations of the door mechanism. Unfortunately, it looks like a fuse is blown out. I would like a fuse, please. Oh, I just double-click to run. Okay. This vantage provides a beautiful view of the oceanic expanse, though the highly questionable absence of a railing against the sudden drop results in a vague sense of acrophobia. Hello, I have the thing. Most of the thing. So if I were a fuse,
I can do this.
Charlie, I mean it. We can't afford this right now.
What does that mean?
It means when risks catch up with you, they catch up with me too.
it's not being very supportive. This is fine. What's out here anyway? The fuse? No. Maybe.
Charlie, goddammit.
I made it, Mac.
Oops.
It's fine.
It was fine this time.
I know my limits.
That's not the point. The point is if you get hurt with our debt, we lose the boat too. Haven't we lost enough?
That's why we're here.
This woman.
The section of the ocean rig has suffered from the violent gravity of collapsing architecture, tearing away walkways and supports as they fall from above. Something large and heavy forced these balustrades to near collapse. Whether it fell into the ocean below or was cleared by hand, no trace of the culprit remains. The walkway leading to the crew facilities has become a twisted mass of steel and cables. More double-layered steel walls encase the facility and interiors. The cost must have been staggering, though it begs the question as to why it was felt they were needed. It does, doesn't it? A cumbrous aluminum enclosure is stuffed with a chaotic assortment of exotic apparatus and equipment. At this height, the wind begins to tug and pull at exposed architecture, the beginnings of a howl starting to form as air gushes through the skeletal remains of the walkway.
A lot of damage here. Storm must have done this.
Please be careful.
This isn't my first rodeo, Mac.
Rusted portal window.
Looks like this is the only way in. It's rusted shut.
Okay. We've acquired a This heavy rod looks as if it was part of a crane and was hastily jammed into the window to keep it very securely shut. What? How do I move you? Oh, let's just combine these two real quick. Nope. No can do. I guess it's still just rusted shut. Well, how do I get out of here? Condensation blankets the interior portal window, but a dull light allows you to make out the various shapes of machinery within. How do I get out of here? I can't go back down the way I came. Oh wait, do I like give him like the rod or something? Let's see. Let's see how this works. So let's see if we can give him. He can. He breaks, but what good does it do to break this? How do I grab it? I use my quantum pocket or whatever it's called. Bend. I have straightened the rod. Now it is a decent weapon that may come in handy. Nice. Um, can we not activate the bear yet? I guess we have to find a battery first. Okay. Okay. My heart rate monitor thing has stopped working, and I'm not sure why. You'll just have to guess about how elevated my heart rate is now. So, bet I'm super scared. It is. This part is very scary. Yes. Can we use the straighten rod to, like, force this open? No. I think this is where the game ends. It's pretty weird. Can we use... hang on. Well, she's stuck here. I can't use this in the, whatchamacallit. Alright. No. How about duct tape? Do you fix this duct tape? Can you fix this? No. Okay.
Door won't budge.
Yeah. Rig this size, those bulkheads are magnetically sealed.
Well, that's not very helpful. We need to find a fuse, right? I assume the straight rod is not the answer. It is not the answer. If I were a fuse, I'd be easier to find.
Something's not right. All this equipment, why would they leave it?
You've heard of gift horses, I presume.
Yeah. And Trojan horses.
Son of a bitch. I feel like I'm missing something obvious here. What do we do with this information? The hail? Goodness gracious. I guess this was just here just to get the rod. But press the hint button. Oh, I think there is a hint button. The hint button's mostly giving me lore. What's up, Gnarly Totem? It came out like 2023, I think. Like, she's stuck over here too. Interesting. There's gotta be a fuse we can locate, surely. Nothing over here, right? No.
Whole lot of nothing. 1 in a million. Picking up that ping. Of all the headings you could have set.
Yeah.
How about you direct me to a heading to a fuse? What did she say about the battery at the beginning for the toy? I don't remember. Wake up, Mr. Bear. We need you. Think I power him with a rod? Seems doubtful. There was a predecessor to this game, Nyarlathotep, called Stasis, but I've not played that, honestly. I've heard good things about it, although I've heard this is like a very superior game to the original. Although we seem to be struggling with the learning curve at the outset. It's probably in the bathtub. Well. Is there anything we can interact with here? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, what the shit? Oh my god. That's what I'm supposed to do? Shut up. Oh my god. You are out of your mind. Was it glowing or anything? I'm just supposed to like click on the that little piece of metal randomly? I guess it did spark. I should have
These fuse boxes are tricky.
thought harder.
The control unit should work now.
Jesus Christ. The joys of point and click gaming. Yeah, sometimes it's a little obtuse. All right. Jesus Christ. I'm in. I think. Am I in? Are we in? Not in. Now what do I do? Oh. What? Oh, I did it. Whew.
Need something to pry this lock.
Oh, you mean like something straight and metallic? Too bad someone lost our crowbar, isn't it?
Hey, that seagull was eating my sandwich.
Take that.
And got it. Now let's get that power back on.
I would really appreciate that.
The beating heart of the massive rig sits in silence. Transformer. This complex apparatus increases the voltage of the power generation system. Energy is distributed throughout the rig by this massive machinery. Turbine starter, go! Activate! I'll take this thing, thrust away, and I'll click,
fuel, looks like.
click on this thing. Yeah. Empty fuel cylinder. God damn it. We don't need fuel. I don't think we've seen any fuel. These babies can run for at least a week without needing a refill. I assume this injects fuel into the gas turbine and starts the power generation process. This cylinder is bone dry. Well, I don't see any more refills laying around, though. Stasis, bone dry. Boom! So, if I wanted to get some fuel... What would I do? Can we use Rustaway as fuel? I'm sure she's got the talent for that. Please make some fuel. What's her name again? Is she Charlie? Charlie and Mac, right? Let's combine these two bad boys. Or not. Let's not combine these two bad boys. So... Okay, she's still just stuck. There's nothing up here. T-Bird, how you doing? If I wanted some fuel... Where the hell would I go? The hell am I supposed to do now? Maybe he runs on magnets. You run on magnets, Super Toy. No. Do you run on Rustaway? No. Fair enough. Okay, so... Oh, wait. The portal was rusted, and now we have Rustaway. Come on. Come on, Pinko. Think like a point-and-click game. Let's make sure we got everything out of this, this room. Oh, no. Okay, things do glow. I now have a damaged hose. Okay. I just didn't notice that one piece of metal glowing. Oh, there really is a hint button. I thought you were joking, Aluminum. I just saw it. Alright, so let's give Charlie the Rustaway. You were joking? I think, though, actually there is one. There was like a big blue question mark on the other one.
Rust in peace.
Good work there.
Boo!
Thanks. Heading inside.
Boo! 0 out of 10 game. Hello? Clicking. Oh. God, this is so literal with what you have to... I gotta unscrew it first?
Oh, whoa. It's dark. Power's off here.
This body looks fucked up. The crates are stacked in a way that clearly suggests they were intended as a barricade. Not a good sign. Looking a little bit annihilation here.
Elevated heart rate detected.
Oh my god.
Charlie. What is that?
It's a body.
Okay, that's it. Get back to the boat.
No, Mac. It's okay.
It's okay?
Not really.
It's a body. A really messed up one, too.
I
We're
agree.
out of here.
Yeah, get the fuck out of there.
Authorities can deal with this.
It's not like we haven't seen bodies before. Remember the Starfall?
That was different. It was a contract. We knew there was going to be...
And now we know the same thing here.
Charlie.
We can do this.
We don't have any idea what's going on here. Whatever killed him could kill us too.
Exactly. We don't know. We don't know if it's dangerous or if it isn't.
Look at that body,
So
Charlie.
we stay until we find out.
Charlie.
Just a little further, Mac.
He didn't die of a heart attack.
We need this. We need it. You know I'm right.
He's been like flayed, and what are you talking
A
about?
little further. The next time I call it, it's called.
Charlie, what are you doing? He is literally flayed! I was right. The final meal of a sacrificed man is spilled on the ground. In the dim light, the slaughter-soaked concrete glistens. Charlie. What's going on, man? Oh, boy.
This looks
Like what?
like it's staged, like a ritual.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
That's really gross. Like they pulled out his nervous system from his back. That's pretty gross. Like some flowers inserted into the eye socket, I guess. Yikes. This is more than a body. A body is when you find someone who had like a stroke or a heart attack. This is a little different. There's a real like tattoo culture in this future here. Stephen Cameron, technician. Could be a suicide. I've been assigned to assist Dr. Elspeth should she require anything to be lifted or transported. Apparently her bones are messed up, soft as chalk. It feels like I'm on Vulcan Death Watch again. Did I mention she smells like zinc and brimstone? Message to Captain Haskin. Sir, we've lost comms with the mule. Impossible to say for sure, but all the connections going dead simultaneously doesn't seem like a mechanical error. I hear our occupying force is communicating below just fine. What does that mean? I guarantee they've noticed the mule's comms are down and they don't seem bothered. What's up, mathematics? Captain, my take. They cut the comms to control the flow of information from the mule. Don't want anyone accidentally learning about what's happening down there. If I'm right, they're doing cleanup rather than containment, and we need to make sure we don't start looking like we need a wash. Cap told me that most systems have been shut down remotely. Any attempt to use them brings up an error saying Deep Sea 15 no longer exists, as it's now listed as lost. I did stuff like this during my time with Blue Haven in the 70s. We called it a goat fuck operation. Evacuate what personnel and data we can, then burn the place to the ground. The standard procedure was to set the site to self-destruct. This buys time to generate plausible deniability and shape an internal narrative. Message to entire list. I'm texting all channels. Is anyone there? The last thing I remember was helping move cargo, captain's orders. And then something heavy hit me on the head, knocking me out. Dr. Elspeth was the only one in the room with me. I woke up covered in blood and not a living soul around. What the hell happened here? A ton of debris washed up on the landing, life jackets and equipment from the Sebastian. I won't tell the captain. He's not coping well. Oh, sweet mother. The bell came back and something climbed out. I heard screams. They didn't sound human. Message to Captain Haskin. Cap, I got the sentry gun up and running, and by some miracle I also got the DNA sniffer working. So if we can get a sample from that skin job, we can target it specifically. I've seen these rounds perforate tank plating out in the field, so anything that gets much as grazed will be reduced to chunky mints. The battery was fried, so I spliced its cabling into our power grid. It should stay operational while we have power, and it has ammo. Also, uploads to Luna finished while I was working, so they got whatever data they wanted. Soon after, the system started doing a local scrub of our servers. It took a while, but I managed to catch that it was scrubbing every mention of this operation from our systems. I have a feeling that our time is up. Tick-tock. That's all I hear. Goat fuck operations always end in a large explosion. No explosion then? Sid didn't make it. I heard him scream and then he was gone. Cap, you were sleeping when I left. I'm heading out now to deal with the old generator. The gas needs a refill. I should be done before anything goes to hell. Lock the door just in case. Please, Cap. I need to head out to grab some supplies and start jury-rigging that long-range radio to see this, so this works out for our benefit. This sounds sentimental and somewhat ridiculous given the circumstances, but I will grab some flowers from cold storage. Those the flowers in his eye socket? I know Yvette loved yellow daisies and we would feel better if we sent her off respectfully. Chin up. See you soon, Cap. Yikes. Impulsing equipment looms over the back of the room. Likely a dormant filter or processor for specific liquids. It also seems to have been used as an impromptu location to store scrap. He seems nicer than Kirk did, that's for sure. Substation notice. JJ. And FG. A wispy web of meat stretches lazily upwards, whatever craft or device holding them aloft hidden in the darkness above. The strands dance and oscillate in time with dust particles brought to life by the drafty air. Beads of blood hanging from the tendrils, each reflecting a dot of light, a profane decoration upon necrotic wings. Lovely. Can't get the flowers, huh? Jesus Christ. That's fucked up. Hanging chains. Variegated hanging chains clink quietly in the soft currents of the draft. This must be a Weyland-Yutani oil rig. Tarp. A couple of these weighty foil tarps have been used to cover the steel framework piercing through the center of the room, though not much headway was made before the attempt was abandoned. Fuel mix station. Unknown console. It's unclear what purpose this piece of equipment serves. The best guess is that it analyzes whatever is dropped into the receiver, but it's impossible to know without power. I'll take a fuel mix.
Look at this. Fuel cylinder resupply station.
Functional.
Looks it.
That'll come in handy.
Yeah, like right now. Go. Go, computer. What? Okay, what were all those symbols? Maybe there's different mixes I can make later. I hope I got the right mix. I assume default is normal fuel. The other side of the barrier. It strikes you that you're not quite sure which side of the barricade was meant to be cut off. It does strike me.
Damn. Without power, this elevator's not going anywhere.
Working on it.
Work faster.
All right, Mac. Let's get this shit fueled up. Oh no, I forgot the hose. I'm gonna die. Jesus Christ.
Mac, where are you? Where are you?
All right, so let's get that. Let's get that hose back in place. It won't go back in place. The hell? I'm saying, go. Oh, I gotta fix this. Charlie has small fingers and an eye for repairing tiny rips. So I'm sure I should be able to fix this up. Oh, okay. I got you. That was gnarly.
And voila! Airtight.
There you go again. Using fancy words, making yourself look smarter than me.
Honey, I don't need fancy words for that.
Okay. Let's use the repaired hose. That doesn't look all that secure, frankly. Now can we avoid dying? Oh shit! Again? What? Why? Are we good? Yeah, you have like, it's literally, you have a pocket dimension device. It says at the beginning of the game. Now, whether that's a satisfying explanation, I don't know, but... Wait, what? Why did it... What's the problem here? Did I miss something? No, I can't click the question mark. What are we doing here? Something's wrong. It is a real life bag of holding. That's exactly what it is. Something up here with the charging station, right? But I can't... The junction box. No. That looks kind of fried now, eh? Substation notice. On that other sign, we had FG and JJ, I think. Man, I would not be hanging out near the fucking flayed man. FG and JJ. How do I set that? Like, what's the means? bypass substation 1 and 4. But what does that mean, man? So that'd be that I need to only activate F, G, and JJ? But how? Where's even the control for that? What is your problem? Oh, maybe I didn't do the right symbols for the fuel. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, there's symbols here. I don't remember if there were like slanted lines on the thing before. I'm supposed to remember this pattern. Maybe. Let's try this again. These are like slightly more involved puzzles than I was expecting, honestly. What? Am I just missing these symbols? What in the hell? Where would I find these symbols? Were they on one of the signs outside? What in the shit? No. I am perplexed. Maybe it is just that pattern on in the where we're putting the fuel tank. But I don't quite understand. got to be these things, right? I guess it's not necessarily that they have to be the right symbols, they just have to be the right place. But why is one some yellow and some orange? It's not as many. It's not as many rows or columns either. Oh yes, it is. Okay, so let's see. So 1 and 4, 3, 1 and 3. One and 4, 3, 1 and 3. I now have a full fuel cylinder. All right, let's get this bad boy running, maybe. Oh, that's better already. Oh yeah. Controller station. Oh God. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know why they're a different color. Maybe just to throw you off a little bit. Let's go look at the they turned off 1 and 4, right? Hostile game design. Yeah, bypass substations 1 and 4. And then the other two were, I can't remember what they were. JJ and FG? I should get a piece of paper and pencil for this game. FG and JJ, yeah, okay. When do we get to use the teddy bear? I feel like we're missing his presence. Whew.
And let there be light.
Good work. Problem though.
What?
Can't access the rig schematics. There's a security lockdown. Stand by.
Mapping vector updated.
Okay, I'm in. There's a control room through that sealed door on the upper deck. If we're gonna override the lockdown, that's where we do it.
Got it, I'll check it out.
I'll just do everything. Oh, it's open.
So, yeah. There's no chance I'm squeezing through this.
How about a
What
teddy
about
bear?
Moses?
Oh.
You're kidding.
He's helped sort scrap before. Already has a comm rig and a QSD. We can trade items with him just like we do with each other.
I don't like talking to him. Every time he asks about...
He was with her when it happened.
It happened because of him.
That's not fair.
Oh.
I'm just saying what it is. She jumped in after him.
Oh.
Still not fair.
Fine, I'll get the damn bear.
Here, take his key. And be nice.
Aw. Sweet, horrifying looking teddy bear. Moses, what a name.
I am Moses. I am Hope's best friend.
Hope isn't here, Moses.
Ah, yes. I remember. The water. I do not like water. She tried to...
Head up to the top of the rig. I need you to squeeze through an open door there.
I will not see Hope again.
Head up to the top of the rig. Get through the door. Now.
Yes, Mac.
I love his voice.
I miss Hope, Charlie.
I do too.
I miss playing with her.
I do too.
Is it wrong to wish I could stop missing her? Sometimes I feel guilty for wishing it.
No, I think that, it isn't wrong at all.
My Charlie.
Poor Moses. Creepy ass bear. He's so tiny.
I do not like water. In water you are powerless.
Just
There
a
is
little.
lot of water here. Water is unsafe. I do not like water.
It'll be dry inside. I promise, Mouse.
My Charlie. Charlie Mac, I am inside.
Okay. Now you need to get to the control room. It's on the other side of that bulkhead.
Many months' worth of leaks, from rain to faulty pipes generally maintained by regular upkeep, have flooded the floors and doused the interior with humidity. Various cartons of non-processed food have been stuffed into these containers. The interior radiates an unusually high heat, made worse by a pungent aroma of rot that permeates the air. He does have PTSD. Soggy pieces of detritus float in the thin film of liquid muck that covers the floor. Pipes, likely ferrying boiling water, are distilled from the ocean below. I love the way he walks.
The floor is slippery here. Children should be cautious.
A pair of tanks containing compressed air. One tank seems to have recently sprung a leak, likely due to a lack of maintenance. Massive magnetic clamps ensure that the bulkhead access point can be shut in the case of a breach.
The door is closed.
You're small. Find a way in.
I will try.
Listen,
My
buddy.
Mac.
Light flickers through the air vent, revealing a sickly pulsing light beyond. Should we check this area over here first? He's so tiny, chat.
This place smells bad. I would like to go home now.
Gotta be fucking kidding me.
Language, Mac.
I know, Moses. It's okay. We'll leave soon. I promise.
I will leave soon.
A series of notice boards displaying a variety of materials, rotation schedules, a notice of arrivals and departures of staff, notifications and signups for crew activities, a TV schedule, and regulation reminders are dotted around in adverts for company products and personalized iconography. The unwelcome aroma of damp intermingling with rot permeates this room. A scene of chaos, with furniture driven aside and handfuls of paper left to disintegrate in the standing water blanketing the floor. The forlorn pool table was shoved to the side. Dampness has copiously ruined the felt, and mold has claimed much of the remaining base. The overturned table and chairs speak to a panicked scene, either pushed to the side to make room for something being moved through or a victim of trapped frustration. A web of glass fractures burst outward from an impact point in the window, the most likely done with one of the nearby chairs. The windows here are heavy-duty glass, considering it hasn't shattered despite its damage. Winner gets their choice of shift rotations for a month. 2 months. Pool League. Hopefully I don't have to remember the pool scores for this game. That would be excessive.
This is not safe for children to eat.
Look at that. Food's still on the plates.
Yeah. They left in a hurry.
Or didn't leave at all.
That's a strange picture. What the shit? Okay.
Kitchens can be dangerous places. Utensils, sharp objects, and powered equipment should always be stored safely.
False rain trickles down the window exterior, presumably from a cracked pipe above. A befouled collection of mugs, plates, and utensils, all caked with a thick layer of rotten leftovers. The stink is invasive and aggressive, and proximity would invoke profound nausea. Over a dozen water bottles are reserved for cooking. Whatever chemicals were mixed into the water have long since begun to separate, spreading a sickly stain within the interior. A pair of menus listing what meals and ingredients are sanctioned by corporate and a list of what provisions are delivered weekly. A small mountain of plastic cutlery, plates, and bowls lies trapped within and underneath the overturned rack. PDA. Look at his teddy bear symbols, chat. Sid Cookie Monster Mason. Chef. My Christmas lunch menu is Peruvian string beans and oyster soup. God damn. Followed by prime rib and pickled eggs with a chestnut dressed salad on the side. Dessert will be cloverleaf rolls dipped in honey. Double rations for your drinking pleasure. How do I sign up for this place? God damn. Although what makes for a Peruvian string bean exactly? I caught a glimpse of Dr. K's new pet this morning. She's been growing some tumorous meatballs in Baron's lab. I swear I heard her cooing to it as though it were a newborn while she carried it around in a napkin. What? The fuck were they doing here? Her obsession with mixing her bodily fluids into whatever organic morsels she can find is getting to me. While cooking breakfast this morning, I suddenly panicked that she'd somehow contaminated the ingredients. Not long ago, I found one of her fish in the extended storage freezers, covered in pustules. A weird mucus-like goop crawled out of its gills and across the drawer interior. I swear to God, its dead eyes were staring at me as if pleading. I asked Steve to toss it, burn the drawer, and order a replacement, but I can still smell the thing no matter how much I wash. Jesus Christ. I was asked to whip up a batch of goodnight juice for Kurt. He's still having those bad dreams. Tasty blend of synthetic opioids, cough syrup, sedative hypnotics, and essential oils will have him sleeping like a baby in stasis. I am genuinely happy that I went through all that effort to get a transfer topside. I was cooking down there long enough to get a whiff of what they were digging up. Imagine being in lockdown there. I wonder if Abdulaziz is okay. I doubt we still count as friends after the way we parted, but I wouldn't want anything terrible to happen to him. It's that synth asshole Corbin who keeps me from visiting. Gotta say, it's been a luxury not needing to worry about random security inspections, cavity searches, or its dipshit attitude. I'm no longer a holy man, but I've been praying that some Black Ops thug mistakes him for a toaster and puts a few rounds in his plastic face for target practice. Yeah, that'll put a smile on my dial. Great news! The company rescue boats, Sebastian is being prepped for departure. No, the company rescue boat Sebastian is being prepped for departure. We've been tasked with loading boxes of reports and crates of artifacts aboard. There's barely enough space on deck for all this treasure, so I'm not sure what we will batten down, or where we will batten down. The ship's crew seems to shudder with disgust whenever they look at us. They aren't even Navy. These guys look like bullet stoppers. Whatever. I'm too tired to care, and I'm glad most of us will be off this miserable platform in an hour. I hope Abdulaziz joins us. Guess we're part of the collateral after all. As the ship departed, I saw Baron and several executives watching us plead the way a child watches a worm eat an insect from the inside. This is the first time I allowed myself to really see his face. It will stay with me to the grave. Cap D has called a strategy meeting. An animal caught in a trap will gnaw off its leg to escape. We will survive this, together. Maybe. Rotting food. Sickly green mold has spread across the rotting food. Whatever was stored here seems to have been removed or after the rack was tilted over. Before or after the rack was tilted over. Rows and piles of processed foods and company-mandated ingredients, conspicuously untouched in the kitchen otherwise stripped of supplies. That's some creepy shit. You think the company that people pray to might be bad? I mean, we'll see. I feel like it's too early to know. Is there an off button?
Goodness. This could cause injury if it lays here.
I'm gonna cause injury to you if you keep spouting out public service announcements.
Hey.
This is a deep sea installation. Everything on it's dangerous, okay?
Just ignore him, Mose.
Bye, Charlie.
How do we, not get shredded by this thing? Fry it! Yeah!
I'll say this for him, he breaks things apart really well.
Thank you, Mac.
Because the thing I know how to do is break shit. Alright. Morbidly, it seems this...
I'm in the control room.
Good work, Mose. Now, can you find an access point and override the security lock?
Am I allowed to do that, Charlie?
We're giving you permission.
Can he do that?
Yeah, he can. I've, kind of improved his design. He's a very smart bear now.
I am a very smart bear now.
Help me. It seems the staff were abandoned along with the facility. It does seem that way. Steel tubes carry data cables and control signals to the rest of the Deep Sea 15 ocean platform. Little that sours a salvage job more than finding 3 letters. SOS. Having to sift through a location and learn what happened is an experience that profoundly affects one. Numerous clumps of paper lying on the damp floor, slowly congealing into soft mush. There are a series of work terminals and readouts, from long-range and local communications to weather readouts and structure integrity reports. But unfortunately, only one seems to be powered. The humid air has resulted in the skin being pulled taut to the bone. The back of the chair is visible through the bullet wound. Lovely. Terminal. Was he hacking? Go bear, go. Oh, he's a hacker bear. I'm in. You don't like this teddy bear? He's the best. I love the teddy bear so far.
Connection secure. Firewall override.
Okay.
Access granted.
The green eyes are pretty freaky.
I see what you mean. He's actually useful now.
Mac, please be nice.
It's a damn toy.
Not to her. He wasn't.
Exterior and interior bulkheads are cycling pre-checks. Please be patient.
Mag doors are gonna open.
Should we turn on the sentry gun? Probably not yet. I'm guessing we should hold off on that. He's cute and cuddly. He is pretty cute. His face is a little alarming. It's a little Uncanny Valley-ish.
Hello, I am Moses. What is your name?
Aw.
Moses found another body.
Getting a really bad feeling here.
Just a little further.
Moses is the best character for sure so far. Is he wearing a hat? I don't think so. Oh, maybe he is. Donald Big D Haskin, Captain. You will make all indulgences to our representative Baron as if he were Cain himself. It is, Alex, I agree. As of this 0800 hours, the mule has initiated quarantine. Supplies and water will be rationed, so listen up, fuzz nuts. If this is your first quarantine experience, Crocker only gets washed once per day after evening chow. 1 flush only. Get used to the shitter smell or pucker up. You get 1 freshwater shower a day. I'll be keeping an eye on the meters. 1 meal pack per employee, company or commission, per shift. Do you think Moses is going to turn bad? I believe in Moses. These restrictions do not apply to corporates. We'll adjust rationing to accommodate their schedule and proclivities. I'll be hassling the mule for updates on how long this will last. Hopefully it's only drill like last time. This does not sound fun. It's been 3 weeks since this lockdown quarantine bullshit started. Somebody really humped the bunk. I miss you, Yvette. I hope you're safe down there. 25 days in and still no updates. Not a word from Yvette. The banging and shouting you've been hearing over the last hour would be the unannounced arrival of a sect team. The ship they arrived on, the Sebastian, is moored to the DS-15 Dock 5, which is out of bounds. Do not screw with these guys. They stormed the facility like they were raiding a goddamn drug lab and had itchy trigger fingers for anyone standing in their way. These war chickens are taking orders directly from corporate, and the rest of us are just in the way. I'm available if you have any questions or concerns, but keep your eyes open for GD's sake. Keep your distance. Keep it together, Don. Your crew needs you. Yvette will be fine. What's up, Loba Gold? I've got more bad news. The Weather Service has alerted us to a mother of a large shitstorm approaching our mobile Chernobyl from the southwest. Our own ping jockeys predict we've got about 9 hours before it hits, so tend to any hatches and bulkheads. You know the drill. Get those supplies strapped down or brought in, and make sure your assigned cargo has been maglocked. I want everything to be shipshape. Let's not take any chances here. The storm looks like an angry one, and the grunt work will keep our minds off things. Help us keep our mind off things. Attention! With the storm rocking in 2 hours, we were given the marching order. Pack up your shit and get to Dock 5 in 30 minutes, no exceptions. Move it. Kane's reign. Someone at HQ didn't want us talking and flipped the kill switch. All outgoing net functionality is dead with a single exception. Kane Luna. It's the only place our hardware is talking to right now. By the looks of it, it's a hell of a conversation. Mule comms are still good, but our broadcast blackout means they're also cut off from the rest of the world, and I'm starting to think that's the point. The Mule hardline died. No more chatter from Kane Luna. Screams from maintenance. Part of me regrets not boarding the Sebastian when it left, but I couldn't abandon my crew. Or Yvette. It's nice to have her close, even like this. I keep wondering if I could have saved her if I'd fought my way down earlier. Rationally, I know they'd have shot me, shot both of us, but maybe it would have been better to die together instead of just finding her too late. I'll meet my maker soon. Waiting is agony. I'm just too tired for it. But I think it would be nice to watch the fireworks with her, to sit together one last time before everything comes crashing down, listening to our hearts beat in tune as we join the Nexus. Yikes. Yikes. Sentry gun. The high-caliber sentry gun is programmed to autonomously aim and fire at targets identified by its genetic sensors.
Guns are not toys.
That's true. I cannot interact with anything on this. I feel like we should not interact with the sentry gun just yet. Seems dangerous. He's a very smart bear. I don't think he has a hat. I think he's got like a some kind of electronic system on his head, like a helmet almost. Elevator is barricaded with timber panels and braced with welded steel plates. The shimmering plastic of the body bag bulges as though the contents are straining to get out.
Children should not try this.
Okay, we have a bionic heart now. Okay, yeah. Good, good, good. I'm glad we picked that up. Nice. That'll be useful. A headlight strapped to his head? Like, oh, he does. You're right. That's exactly what he has. What was that? Snowfault, how you doing? So we got the security lockdown done, but now what do we do? Maybe I need to get something from the sentry gun. Maybe we should actually do something with it. Okay. We did something. Got a job interview? Not sure if you want to do it? Well, good luck with the interview at least. Oh. We've acquired a depleted power cell. It is exactly a horror point and click. Lots of puzzles. So... So we can use the power cell. Who's the... Okay, Mac. Oh, we're right here. I need to fix this. What happened? Did we ever get a fuse? Yeah, we did get a fuse. What happened to that? Where's the fuse now? Oh, the fuse is... up here. It's right here. Oh, I can't interact with it though. I do remember that, Vapid. How do I turn this off? Oh, I just grabbed the fuse. Okay. Some slightly unintuitive interactions here, I'd have to say. How much is it going to cost, Vapid? Is it going to be like $70? $70 for the base game. Fuck. Damn, that's fast. Holy shit. I can't take the fuse out? Releases in February? That's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to that. So now... we need to get this to Charlie? Security implant required. Would you take the security implant from a beating heart? What about the dead body, eh? I guess, do we want to activate the sentry gun? I guess, why would we? I don't know. Because that's what you do in point and click games. You turn shit on and off. It's just what you do. Flayed Man, you must have something for us. Yeah, was it? We need a tool. Maybe the rod. Not the rod. Perhaps a screwdriver. This could be gross. He turned his eyes. Or his head. Disabled security implant. I'm sure that's not blood. Yes, it's only ketchup. We see his damn body in front of us, Gabe. Let's be serious here. Be careful, Moses. What? How do I...
Something has activated behind me. Something colourful. Hope loved colours.
No target data. Ooh. What was that? Ow! Hollow table. A ghostly visage floats in silence above the hollow table. It appears to show a man-made structure on the ocean floor. Ominous. Hello? Oh, do I have to repair it? Or like put it on somehow? I can't just hold it up, apparently. It needs to be attached to something. Oh. Oh. Gross. No. Oh, that would have been freaky. Okay. Is there something in this? Maybe there's something in the heart we can... The biopower heart source is still functional. Maybe we can separate this out using Mac. He breaks things.
What is it?
Separated the power source from this heart. Was completely embedded into the meat.
Wash your hands, Mac.
Oops. So now I combine these two, maybe?
That actually worked.
What did
Nice.
you do, Charlie?
Just mimicked the sound of a human heart to get this security implant to work. Nothing big.
So smart, Charlie.
I see why you keep him around.
Okay. So... Couldn't be easy, huh? What am I supposed to do here? What? Okay. That was weird. Hey, wait. Oh, I... Okay. Clumps of dried viscera still cling to the ground, the sight and scent of which make your primal instincts spike. The hope that the splatter was caused by a dropped corpse is hardly comforting, but the alternative is too terrible to consider. Putrid excretions have stained the canvas sheets. The immense apparatus hangs in the air, supported by the groaning arms of metal lattice work. Is the diving bell? Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. I got 2 more bodies here.
Like the ones upstairs?
No. No, these are worse.
No, they're not.
Body bags.
I'm getting really close to calling this, Charlie.
How are they worse? What are you talking about? What's up, Powerless? I mean, these are gross, but they're not worse than the filleted man. Are you serious? Dark shapes occasionally brush against the underwater lights, only hinting at their size and form as they slide through the water. The boarding bridge for the diving bell. The blood trail suggests that at least one of the bodies was extracted from the bell when it resurfaced. In comparison to the surroundings, the diving bell operator's terminal appears to be rather antiquated. However, appearances can be deceiving. Elevator diagram. The torn pages from an operating manual are doused with water. The text is barely legible, but it is apparent that the diving bell can be submerged at great depths.
Wow. The diving bell is huge. I mean, this thing can take an enormous amount of pressure.
How far down do you think they were going?
With equipment like this, deep. Very deep.
It's not very helpful, honestly. I see, yes. Mm-hmm. Diving bell up, diving bell down.
Can you hack that?
Not by myself. Moses, I'm gonna need your help here.
My Charlie.
How the fuck is Moses supposed to get there? Holy shit.
What the hell? This isn't an oil rig, Mac. It's some kind of lab.
Yeah, I see it. It explains why there's no AIS. Yeah. They're operating off the grid out here.
But why?
The wall tiling brings to the mind that type of run-down laundromats found in seedy parts of town. Whoever worked here seemed to have left in a hurry, leaving papers strewn and specimens abandoned mid-analysis. Oh, okay, Elspeth. This is the insane person who was growing creatures. I'm slowly growing accustomed to my condition following the unfortunate incident. In many ways, the news hanging over my head has sharpened my intuition and boldened my drive. I'm beginning to accept that it was a necessary catastrophe that allowed me to push beyond my previous capabilities. The downside is that I have no one to consult on scientific matters. The other research staff here dawdle in minor work, while the rest are goons trained only in manual labor. My closest peer is the occult expert Baron. Still, we are forbidden from addressing him directly or making eye contact, which is a ludicrous authoritarian move. Still, even in isolation, I have ideas. I've been thinking about how I can turn this curse of mine into a boon. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm curious to see how it would affect other biomatter. Watching the cook sit at the edge of the platform and fish gave me an idea of where I could find suitable test samples. I may not have access to that sexy mule research, but my position affords me some perks, including shared samples. I've been analyzing a fascinating sample from Alpha's old Sheila project. Based on the generated model, its vestigial organs appeared to have no use. The eyes were hollow sacs of fluid and the legs were of different sizes, but Sheila is not the Holy Grail. It is merely an evolutionary stepping stone. The Pteropedia sacchalinensis 139 is our salvation, but it remains beyond my grasp as a mere Cain supplicant. Mr. Darren, while I understand that proper procedure must be followed, your ignorance threatens my research and well-being. Unfortunately, corporate is currently preoccupied with organizing the Omega construction, so I'm forced to debase myself by going through you to obtain my injections. Don't confuse these for some farcical dietary supplements. Without them, the nanites in my blood would corrode my bones to the point of shattering, after which the same nanites would perpetually rebuild the shards into increasingly hideous forms. It is not a pleasant experience, nor one that correlates with a long life expectancy. If my calcium injections aren't on the same next shipment, I will ensure that your contract is terminated and your mother is thrown to the gutters. Label these as the highest priority. My life and your continued employment depend on it. I don't mean to gloat, but my work has yielded impressive results. The introduction of my nanites has revived cells within the bone marrow samples, and they continue to divide at a healthy rate. Moreover, the resulting growth continues to expand exponentially. It will soon be complex enough to allow for an initial biological analysis of the retrieved corpses. I managed to synthesize my very own PS-139 from the remains brought here for Baron. Watching the bioculture mature fills me with pride and relief. It will mark my milestone achievement, one of the few I've managed since we first arrived chasing those signals. I also admit to some dark pleasure in knowing I was right to stay, despite Dr. Al-Kabur's attempts to replace me with Dr. Yamada. Unfortunately, although predictably, others are covetous of success. Due to shifting scope, the experiments and all relevant documentation will be reallocated and escalated. Baron will be taking ownership and the sample will be moved down to his lab. I doubt I'll get credit beyond a footnote. Fortunately, owing to my meticulous work process, I have copies of my work that I'll be keeping. If Cain isn't interested in giving credit where it's due, I'll find someone who is. I've made contact with an old friend on the mule. He's eager to share his findings with me. To Sid Mason. Listen here, you little bilge turd. I will personally report you to Baron if you improperly dispose of my specimens again. I won't have the baseborn interfering with company business. I should have thrown you in the brig. I demand to know who else was involved. As if working with His Highness Baron and his proctoheliosis problem wasn't bad enough, nothing functions properly on this floating rust bucket. They are all interfering weasels here. If Cain catches a whiff of my side projects, there may be a problem. I've told my connection that our clock is now ticking. To Stephen Cameron. Mr. Cameron, I need you to hurry to my lab. The evacuation will wrap up within a few hours. Mule operations have concluded and the bell has been recalled. As such, you will be required to carry specific equipment aboard the Sebastian. I am currently preoccupied with processing and collecting crucial documentation, but I have earmarked the relevant machines for your convenience. Consider this your apology to me for disposing of my chordata samples. Oh yes, your friend squealed like a pig when I applied the right pressure. If admission of guilt is beyond your character, I imagine the promise of escaping several weeks of water and food rationing will be an appropriate motivator. PDAK Auspice clone to the device. I scribbled the code to the Chimera mass storage unit on one of the reports, and I cannot find it for my life. But not to worry, I have the research encoded on a data disk. I'm leaving this PDA as a backup should I return. Onward to a bright future. So she was doing some normal stuff. The report on the skeleton. I'm gonna guess death from blunt force trauma. That's a rather sizable cranial hole. Body is riddled with insect bite marks. Several vestigial something. Some sort of binding on the bones. What the hell is going on here? Room dividers. Row of transparent dividers separates this room from the next. While they do little to bar entry, they convey that only those with valid credentials or equipment are permitted beyond. Both the walls and floor are covered in thick padding, presumably to offer protection to any valuable or fragile items of interest brought in for study. Unfortunately, leaking water is soaked into the padding, and the sounds and sensation of walking across are not pleasant. No, the skull was way too big for a human. Or a normal human. What the shit?
Charlie, what in Kane is that?
I don't know. Whatever it is, it's ancient.
What the
and
fuck?
doesn't have anything to do with Kane.
A large coin-shaped disc dominates this side of the room. The quality with which the stone has been sculpted suggests it was made with modern-day equipment, though the numerous symbols emblazoned on the surface do not resemble any glyphs you recognize. Long curtain of plastic sheeting surrounds the interior. Operating rooms or quarantine facilities. Neither association has a pleasant implication. Various documents and scrawled notes blanket portions of the workstations, otherwise populated by a collection of archaic occult textbooks, academic journals, and digital cassettes. A cage of carved bone wraps around a black monolith of unknown origin. This is fucked up. Cover stone notes. A volcanic rock we've only found on the carvings made from an advanced instrument. Not known.
Huh. Look at these drawings.
I like these. They are pretty.
You and I have very different definitions of pretty, Bear.
His name is Moses, thank you. Did they go looking where they shouldn't have on the ocean floor? What the fuck? Okay, let's let's chill on that for now. Oh, there's a non-human body in there. It's alarming. This is pretty fucked up. So how do we get Moses down here? It's too bad we can't teleport using the pocket dimension. Pocket, whatever it's called. Elevator should work, yes. Was the elevator in here though? I don't remember. Oh, well the elevator up there is like barred. Maybe though we can Let's go take a look. It's secured. We have the gun, destroy it. Probably not. It needs a genetic sensor? I think we have to find some way to access this elevator though, for sure. Because I can't get to where she is otherwise. So let's see. Maybe there's more to do down where she is.
Mac, look at this.
It looks ancient. Like a fossil.
And not human either. I like this place less and less.
Okay, so we have a disc we can put in. But, what? We need a code of some... We have to make something, I guess? Make some organic matter. It's not a microwave, it's a genetic sequencer. Is that 809? Hard to tell. What the hell? Report on skeleton. I need numbers. Oh. Well, maybe it's 1809. We saw 809 on the other one. See 180 here. And then I think 809. So maybe it's 1809? I don't think there were any numbers on this one. Well, there are numbers, but there's too many digits. Okay. What? I need to put something in the green lunchbox. I think I do. How come I can't open this door? Oh, hang on. Chimera mass. Delicious. Ew. I'm sure I saw the amorphous blob move. I suspect they grew this from the bone marrow extract of that weird looking skeleton. This'll be fine. Okay. Disgusting. All right, Moses. You poor bastard. So now, okay, so we put we've got the genetic coding on the disc, and we've got the mass. So we can put the mass on the... Point and click games are weird. Gross! Take your time, Moses. fuck it up. Engage.
What the hell was that?
I opened the door.
A door? What'd you use, dynamite?
Guns are not toys, Mac.
He has a gun now?
What are you complaining about? He didn't shoot you.
Not yet.
I am a very smart bear now.
It's true. Can I take this battery back? It doesn't look very accessible still, I have to say. Okay, if you say so. Are you sure I can't get this back? Guess not.
I'm here, Charlie.
Good work, Moses. I need you to override the terminal inside the big metal ball. Can you do that?
I am a smart bear now.
Oh, do I need to be saving the whole time? Because I haven't saved at all. Okay, we got some autosaves. Thank God.
This place is not safe or happy. Children should not play here.
I mean, the structure of the puzzle seems to be like, experiment with the shit you find in the area, no matter how odd it might seem. That's been the way this has worked so far.
This water is dark. I do not like water. In water you are powerless.
I know, little guy. I know. You can do it. You're brave and strong.
I am brave and strong.
Yeah, it is a light. I guess it's bolted to his head. I like that the hacking button is just the teddy bear button.
Connection secure. Attempting firewall override.
Charlie, computer says doors are open. I'm heading your way.
Okay, roger that.
Is there a quick save button? Yep.
I'm inside. This place is leaking bad.
Seem intact?
It's solid. Kane built it like they build everything. To last.
What is up with this guitar? Is that just Mac's theme?
Rest in peace, Captain. May your mind reach the Nexus.
You really think he had a transcendence implant?
You never know.
Those bodies. Maybe a shark attack?
Yeah, shark
Wounds
attack.
are too uniform. Shark teeth rip the shit out of flesh.
Language, Mac.
What about that guy upstairs? The damage on him?
Yeah, that was something else. Intentional. Maybe someone lost it. You know, went psycho.
You think? I don't think it's a normal behavior to flay a person, personally.
I don't think we should be doing this. We don't have any idea where this thing goes.
It goes down.
You know what I mean.
I'm not going back to the boat. You can leave if you want to, but I'm staying.
God damn it, you take too many risks too easily.
And you don't fight hard enough for things that are important.
Damn. No need to get all existential here.
Mac, this one time. Will you just trust me? We're all we've got left.
We're all we've got left.
Fine. Okay,
Moses sounded pretty weird there.
okay.
Yeah, me too, aluminum. Moses kills me, man.
This thing just keeps on going.
Have we ever been this deep?
Deep.
Yeah, the Crozier was close.
Not by half. That was under an ice shelf.
Deep?
I love that job. It's good, clean salvage. In and out, no surprises. No bodies.
We are deep.
Yes. There are bodies. We've worked with bodies before. So far, there's been
So
nothing.
far.
Why?
I'm sorry, Mac, but you know I'm right. You know without this, we're at a dead end. We won't be able
Are
to.
we underwater?
Oh shit.
Just for a little
Don't
while,
freak out,
Mose.
Moses.
I do not like water. In water you are powerless.
At least the bear gets it.
Well, that seems ominous. Seems doubtful.
Warning. Docking bay depressurized. No atmosphere present. Warning.
Well, glad it told us. We'd be dead in 90 seconds in there.
Not just us. If there's no life support, does that mean there's no survivors?
Charlie Mac, I do not need life or support.
Lucky you.
Yes. Moses, go for it. See if you can pressurize everything out there.
What the hell what would he even do without this bear, eh? No atmosphere present in docking bay L7. Do not exit. No, not yet. Won't this just kill us all? I guess not.
Welcome to the Mule. You are now in the lobby.
What the fuck? The hell is going on
Hide
here?
and seek would be the best game choice here.
Disagree,
No
Moses.
bodies. No one at all.
And it looks sealed off.
Where did everyone go? Someplace further in?
Juca Cola machine. The hell is this? All right, we're gonna stop here since we're starting a new chapter. And I need to go to bed. This has been cool so far. Moses is carrying so far, I have to say. But Moses is pretty fucking good. Definitely interested to see where the story goes, too. Let's see if there's someone I can send you all to. Yeah, the story's been good so far. Oh, looks like none of our usuals are streaming. I think we'll just call it here, actually. Yeah, I've been liking it. All right, y'all. I hope to be on tomorrow night. We shall see. Thank you very much for being here. Very much appreciate it. Hope you have a great Friday, a great start to your weekend. Thank you for the resubs tonight. Very much appreciated. Until next time, y'all take care.